Hi and welcome to the channel. It's nearly spring, it's the end of February, birds are singing, daffodils are starting to show now, and this weekend, the end of February, is the CQWW 160 metre SSB contest, which I'm going to enter. And here I am at the base of my quarter wave vertical antennas. It's a triple set. I've got 80 metres, 40 metres and 160 metres on a DX Commander base. This used to be a DX Commander Classic, but now it's wires straight up into the tree. The top band 160 goes way over the top of the tree. Now down here in the garden is about 40 3.5 metre radials. They're all buried under the grass, or in the moss in this case. The lawn needs sorting. And I've got two very long radials for top band. I've got a quarter wave 40 metre radial down that garden along the bottom, and similarly on this side one of the short radials is extended and goes round to the front of the house. So I've dug away the base, and this is what happens to your ground mounted radials and everything. They all slowly creep into the garden. So there's the base plate, it's about 2 inches down now, and here are all the wing nuts on the base plate. And what I've done, I've just freed one off. There's not much thread left once that connector fork's on there, and my idea is to put a few more radials on. Whether it'll make a difference, who knows. I've got one more long quarter wave radial, so that's 40 metres, and I've got an endless supply of telephone jumper wire, so I might just zigzag that around the garden. So these are all just going to be temporary for this weekend, and just to give the antenna possibly a bit of a boost, but who knows. So because there's a lack of thread left on these wing nuts, what I've done, I've made this little connector. So I'm going to attach this onto that one, and then attach all these radials onto that, and then after the weekend I'll take it all off and it's gone. And if you're worrying about radials in your garden, don't worry, they soon disappear. These are well long gone in my garden, and you can see well how deep they go. More than an inch. Right, I'm going to crack on and attach this connector. So there you go, you get the idea. It's not pretty, but it's only going to last a weekend. I've just used one of the bolts, took the wing nut off, and attached this little bracket. So just got the radials, the 3.5 metre ones here, and then we've got the endless supply on the reel, and this one's the 40 metre one. So I'll go and lose these around the garden now. Right, so nearly all the radials are down. I've got all the DX Commander Expedition ones down there just laid across the lawn. I'm slightly disadvantaged by the pond. That's annoyingly America direction, but the pond's in the way, so I've got some running along the edge. The 40 metre radial is the white one that goes all the way down to the house, under that bench, into that corner, along the back of the pond. You can see the wire there. It's on the ground where I can. It goes down the garden, and then you can see across the back of the back lawn and finishes just there. So that's 40 metres. So it just leaves this long roll of wire, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might zigzag it round, try and lose a bit of it. I won't use it all. I'll see where that goes. Yeah, so that last twisted pair has gone down the garden, up the garden, down the garden, across the beds, up to the house, back down again, down the garden, even one across the pond. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. It'll all be gone in a couple of days. Whether it makes any difference, who knows, but hopefully the top band antenna, which is up there somewhere, will do its business. Right, so you join me now in the shack. We've got the 5000 turned on, and we've got the DMU 2000 turned on, which gives you one of these displays. This is an SWR plot as amongst other things. So you can see here SWR along the side, anything below 1.5, below that green line is fine. That's the frequency we're on, and that marker is where I've placed a reminder that above that line is restricted power, and below that line is full license power. So I'm not expecting this to change in theory. We won't change the resonance of the antenna. Might change SWR slightly, but I think it's unlikely. top band's a very long wire, so if I go to menu, these are multifunction buttons. This is menu 6, which is SWR check, and it'll give us a new plot on there. So if I press that, I'll turn off the marker because I've moved it. So that one didn't change. Press the wrong button, sorry. That one didn't change. I'm doing this one-handed. And so on, you get the idea. Oh, I moved the wrong one there. It's every 10 kilohertz where it sets the reading. So it's not moving, and I didn't expect it to really. So whether that extra ground plane makes a difference, we probably never know, but for a little bit of effort it was worth trying. It's all existing wire that I've got, no purchases made. It'll only take me about 15 minutes to tick it all back in again. So if you hear me on, oh, that one moved slightly. If you hear me on the band at the weekend contesting, feel free to call in and give me some points. All points welcome. And we'll see how we get on. Yep, that's all the same. Not very interesting viewing, is it? Right, I'm all ready set for the weekend.